Professor G-Man Lopo.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you. I am your professor and reviewers for this MAS, Management Advisory Services or Managerial Accounting. All right, with you, it is part of the technology, wherein we will be using the light board para at least napakalapit nyo in terms of this discussion. All right, today what I will discuss is all about Management Advisory Services or Introduction to Management Accounting. All right, what do you mean of management accounting? So managerial accounting. What do you mean of management accounting? Okay? From the word itself, management accounting or management is basically for what? Internal. Sinabi nila, pag sinabing management accounting, it is for internal, yes. Internal reporting purpose. It is intended for internal users of information. And also, very important is it is for economic and financial needs or information, for what? For managers, di ba? Very important is it is for the managers, at the same time for internal users of information. So the keyword here is, when you say management accounting, is basic decision making. But kailangan ng management accounting? It is for decision making. Okay? So very important that the management accounting is for decision making. In the board exam, yan yung laging tinatanong sa board exam, What do you mean of management accounting? It is for internal reports, for economic and financial needs or information, intended for the managers, intended for internal users of information. But the question here is, sino-sino ang ating users of information, internal? You have managers, you have management, you have your accountant, you have your human resource, And the keyword here is, it is for or intended for decision making. Yan. Alright. So, again, in terms of management accounting in the board exam, ano yung laging tanong? Ano yung pagkakaiba ng management accounting versus your financial accounting? FINAC, di ba? FINAC or your financial accounting. So, ano pagkakaiba nila? So, if management accounting is for internal, of course, FINAC is more on external. Di ba? It is more on external. Alright, what else? So basically, external, internal. Yes, it is also for economic and information for financial. Yes, same pa din yun. Alright. But, the users of information is also for, by the way, external reports. Alright. Also, in terms of FINAC, you have your intended for external users of information. So, internal, okay? Users. Yan. The question here is, sino-sino ang external users of information? Diba? You have your suppliers, you have your government agencies, lalong-lalo na ang Bureau of Internal Revenue. Bakit? Hahabulin kayo or hahabulin yung inyong tax, di ba? Alright, what else? Especially in terms of your external reports. Basically, if you have your FS, you have your balance sheet or statement of financial position, you have your income statement or your statement of comprehensive income, you have your statement of cash flows, You have statement of equity or retained earnings, and you have your notes to FS. Lahat yon ay intended for external users of information. Alright. Yes, external, internal. What else? Reports, yes. Yes, also. What else? Also, of course, if external to, kailangan yan ay to have GAAP. Alright. And of course, dapat it should be complied with the IFRS Alright, and you have your IAS, no? International Financial Reporting Standards or International Accounting Standards. How about Management Accounting? No need na. Okay? Alright. If this is conform with GAAP, IFRS, IAS, no, dapat ito ay with, no, kailangan ay audited, di ba? Audited by CPAs, no? Kayo, no? Soon. Kayo ay magiging CPA soon, di ba? Alright. How about here? No need na, no? No need to have audited by certified public accountant. Alright. If the FINAC is more on external reports, malamang this is for historical, no? It is basically based on historical costs. Alright. How about here? The reports here is for the future. Okay? Yan. Alright. What else? So, yung reports naman, di ba, sa ating FINAC, no, later, okay? FINAC, no, kailangan daw yan ay to be reported, no, quarterly. Lalo na if you are publicly listed companies, no? You are required to have quarterly reports, no? In the SEC and the BIR, no? Importante 'yon. So meaning it is quarterly, semi-annually, and yearly. How about na management accounting? Depende yan sa boss mo. Sabihin ng boss mo, tomorrow, kailangan ko na may report. Yan. Okay. What else? It is basically for a whole, no? Meaning total. Ito naman is more on segment. So basically segment of information. So by segment, no? Alright. What are the reports pala in terms of your management accounting? Oh, yung coverage niyo sa board exam, CVP analysis, variable and absorption costing, your relevant costing, your capital budgeting. No? So later, we will discuss everything, no? Para at least soon, you will become a certified public accountant. Alright. So we are done, no? In terms of management accounting and financial accounting. Next, no? Very important also that if you are management accountant, no? Soon, 'di ba? Alam niyo ba, pag kayo ay maging CPA, pwede kayo maging certified management accountant, no? Soon. No? Of course, ito muna ang pag-isipan niyo, no, to become a certified public accountant. All right. In terms of the management accounting, no, very important also, no, to have ethical standards. All right. What are the ethical standards to be followed in terms of management accounting? There are 4, no? So hindi pwedeng bara-bara lang, no? If you are the management accounting, kaya in the board exam, what are the 4 ethical standards in the management accounting? Number 1, you have your competence. All right? You have your competence. All right. What do you mean of competence? Ngayon, no? Ngayon ay nasa bahay kayo or nasa kung saan man kayo, kayo ay nagtitake ng review para maging certified public accountant. For sure, tapos na kayo ng 4-year course ng BS Accountancy, meaning you're competent enough to handle situation. Kaya lang, kailangan nyo ng license ng certified public accountant. Alright, competence. Number 2, should be bound by confidentiality. Yan. What do you mean of confidentiality? Alright. Meaning, huwag ka maging chismosa or chismosa, no? If you are the certified public accountant of San Miguel, no, di mo sasabihin na the organization is operating well unless they are publicly listed. O, kaya lang, yun nga. Let's say, palugin ng isang company. Kailangan mo bang i-chismis yun? The answer is no. You are bound by confidentiality. The question is, in the board exam, what if may subpoena coming from court? Okay. You are obliged, no, to divulge information, to disclose the information. Yes or no? The answer is yes. You will disclose the information and you are not bound by confidentiality rule. Again, if you have subpoena from court, from Senate, from Congress, no? You are obligated, no? You are obligated to disclose the information to the public, especially to the court, the Senate, the Congress, etc. 'Di ba? Kung kayo nanonood ng news, no? Bakit may napapakulong na congressman or na senador, no? 'Di ba? Pinapakulong nila sa kanilang Senate or sa kanilang Congress, no? Kasi they are bound, no, that you should disclose the information. Yan. Number 4, integrity, no? Very important is the integrity. All right, meaning you are subjective, no? Sorry, you are objective. Sorry, you are objective, not subjective, no? Objective, free from bias, honest, no? Yan. And number 4, you should be credible. Credibility. Yan. Credibility is very important also in terms of management accounting. Alright, so meaning, our focus here is more on the management accounting. It is for internal reports, economic and financial information, for managers intended, for internal users also. It is for the future. No need to have GAAP, no need to have audited by the FS. And also, you are bound by these ethical standards. Alright, meaning, if you have this management accounting, no, very important also, no, that you're also bound by, number 1, planning. Yan. Dapat planning, no? And also your controlling. Yan. As you notice, no? If you have your management accounting, you are bound with the planning and also with controlling. 'Di ba? Planning is more on setting your objectives, setting your goals, etc. Your role as accountant is basically controlling. Ano ba ginagawa nyo? Right? Controlling is basically you set, no, or you have feedback if your objectives, no, are properly set. All right, anong example? 'Di ba sa budgeting natin, may tinatawag tayong actual versus budget, no? If your actual is more than your budget, unfavorable. Meaning, anong gagawin mo as accountant? You should control the cost, right? Planning, again, objective. Controlling is more on setting your objectives, meaning feedback or link, no, to the planning. Take note ha, ito ay lumalabas sa CPA board exam. Diba? How do you differentiate the planning and controlling? Sayang, napakadali lang naman, no? Planning and controlling is very important. Alright. Also, again, planning, look ahead, set objectives, and controlling is more on it is more on to control the cost at the same time. Feedback, no? Yan. Alright, next. How about in terms of your planning and controlling, no? Again, very important here, the keyword here is basically link, again, to your decision making. Yan naman yung ang ating objective, no? Management accounting, advisory services is to have properly planned all your objectives and goals, set track also, then controlling. And the objective here is basically to have decision making. Yan ang importante. Okay? In the board exam, ano yung tanong? Usually, the question here is basically, ano yung objective ng cost accounting? For decision making. Intended for managers, no? Alright.